This is the assembly guide for the Velda adjustable box spring bed. Inside the box containing the motor, you will find the written instruction manual. Please use a safety knife when cutting open the plastic. Please note, you will see on the label on the box spring indicates which is the head end of the bed. Now unpack the box spring. You also see the label on the frame indicating the head end of the bed. Unpack the frame and place onto the box spring, making sure that the head end labels are both lined up correctly. Cut off the cable ties from the transmission bars. Now unpack the bag containing all the fixings. There are 4 M6 60mm screws and washers, 10 M6 20mm screws, 2 headboard spacers and 4 40mm headboard screws. Take the 60mm screws and washers and insert into the holes in the centre to fix the frame to the box spring. Then use the 20mm screws to fix the transmission bar brackets to the box spring. Tighten these finger tight at first and then tighten with an Allen key. Just double check that the frame and box spring are completely level. Now repeat the process at the opposite end of the box spring. Again, finger tight at first, then tighten with an Allen key. Please don't use power tools to tighten the bolts. Finally, tighten the centre screws to connect the frame to the box spring. Now take the motor from the packaging and remove the sliders. Please make a note of the markings on the motor to make sure that the head end and the foot end are positioned to the correct part of the bed. Now place the motor onto transmission bars and knock into place. Reaffix the sliders onto the motor to secure into place. Insert the batteries into the slots provided, but do not yet connect them. Now take the handset from the box and connect the batteries. Now plug in the motor to the electricity and we will pair the handset to the motor. Press the small button on the motor for 2 seconds and press the top 2 buttons on the handset for 5 to 10 seconds. You will then hear the motor start to operate. Now unpack the feet. There will be 4 feet and 2 coupling legs. First of all, screw the feet into place. Turn the bed onto its side and push the foot ends forward slightly so that the foot retainer can be attached. Again, using an Allen key, screw in the 2 M6 20mm bolts to hold the foot retainer into place. Adjust the coupling leg to the same height as the foot and tighten the nut to secure into place. Make sure the triangular point on the coupling leg points inwards. Then attach using the bolts and washers provided. Now lift the bed upward onto its end and place both sides of the bed together. Attach the coupling leg to the other side of the bed and ensure that the foot end bolts are tight. Attach the bolts to the head end side of the bed, but leave these slightly loose in case adjustment is needed when fixing the headboard. Gently lower the bed to the floor and place the remote control into the holder. Unpack the headboard and inside, in an envelope, are the brackets to attach to the bed base. Now use the guide provided to locate the holes under the fabric. Pierce a hole in the fabric using a screwdriver. Place the spacer bracket onto the headboard glide, and using the longer bolts fixed to the bed frame. Please make sure that the stopper is at the bottom and that the opening is at the top of the bracket. Now finish unpacking the headboard and slide the headboard into place. Check the operation of the head end and the foot end are working correctly.